Alright, let's get curious for a second. Have you ever looked at the Grand Canyon or those towering rock layers in the desert and wondered, how did all get here? Most of us learned that these formations took millions of years to form, shaped by slow erosion and tectonic shifts. But there's another perspective worth exploring: creation geology. Creation geology asks, what if the Earth's most dramatic features were shaped by a massive, world-altering flood, like the one described in ancient texts? Imagine water raging across continents, carving valleys and stacking up rock layers in just a short time. That's not just a wild guess. It's a theory some scientists and researchers seriously explore. Let's talk about those rock layers for a second. You can see them in cliffs and canyons all over the world, sometimes stretching for miles. Creation geologists say these layers could have formed quickly, as floodwaters buried plants and animals in mud, sand, and silt. Instead of millions of years, we're talking about days, weeks, or months. That might sound crazy, but consider this. When Mount St. Helens erupted in the 1980s, it created mini canyons and layered rocks in, not centuries. Now I know what you're thinking, what about fossils? Creation geologists believe the flood explains why we find billions of dead things buried in rock layers all over the Earth. They say rapid burial by mud and water is the perfect recipe for fossil making. And those massive graveyards of dinosaur bones? Maybe that's a snapshot of chaos during a global catastrophe. Of course, this view isn't without controversy. The mainstream scientific community points to evidence like radiometric dating and plate tectonics to support a much older Earth. But creation geology reminds us to keep asking questions and to look at the evidence from different angles. So, did a colossal flood shape our planet? The debate is still raging, and that's what makes science so exciting. The journey of discovery never really ends. Whether you lean toward ancient floods or eons of slow change, the rocks beneath our feet still have stories to tell. Next time you're hiking a canyon or skipping stones by the river, take a closer look at those rocks. You might just see the world's wildest science debate, written in stone. Get our new book on the subject from our bookshelf at amazon.com/author/GMEbooks. Visit our treasure trove of free content for the whole family at our websites Gem and Mineral Exchange and TucsonMineralMile.com. And stay curious, my friends.